Welcome to episode 3 of Council's Good Sport podcast. My name's Anne Carlin from Council's marketing team, and today I'm delighted to be joined by two local stars, Faye Leonard and her daddy Sean from Northwest Karate Club. You're both very welcome here today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
So Faye, you won Female Sports Star of the Year at last year's Sports Awards. How did that feel?
Oh, it was amazing. It was so class. I was got to go with my family, got to come. It was amazing.
Brilliant. And you've been involved in karate from a young age, is that right?
I've been involved since I was around 7, so close to 10 years, or a wee bit more than 10 years now.
Incredible. And was it your daddy who brought you into it?
Yeah, it was. He was doing it for me for years, and I just remember when I was younger watching him leave the house, and I'd be like to my mommy, where is he going with his big massive red bag? And then eventually he brought me on. Even at the start it was like self-defence and stuff, but then I just fell in love with the sport and wanted to do it competitively just to see that.
And tell us about the prestigious level at which you've competed. You're 16, 17?
17,
17
yes.
now, yeah. So tell us about the competitions you've been involved in.
So I've been in loads of competitions, starting from really young. My first ever competition out of Ireland was in Scotland, and I placed first at that one. So that kind of gave me a touch of like, I want to go further. So I've been to, if I think of the countries now, the first one I ever went to was Serbia, and I went there back in 2019, just before COVID. So I was only, what age was I? About 12. I was first year in school, and I got a second and a third at that competition, and that was the Worlds. And then COVID kicked in, so we weren't able to go anywhere out of the country or even compete at all. And then eventually we went to Italy, we were in Venice, Slovenia, Romania, Germany, Edinburgh, all over, like literally everywhere, and all over Ireland and all over England as well, and Wales. We were in Wales for like once a month for about a year and a half. It was crazy, just for different competitions, but it's the level you fight at, and you work so hard to get to that level in particular.
How often do you train?
We train every Wednesday, Monday and Wednesday, for an hour and a half, and then we also have got our national training, which is once or twice a month, and that's called like squad, so it's for our Northern Ireland team, and that be's in Belfast, Lisburn, Limavady, all over the show as well. It's just to facilitate for all the different people at the from all over Northern Ireland that fight for the team.
And how do you cope with that kind of pressure competing at that international level? Does it ever get too much for you, or are you just taking it all on board and sailing through?
Usually it's grand taking it all in and being able to do it, and then sometimes when we were going away sometimes it was like twice a month, and at that point I was like, felt completely drained. I was like, I can't, this is crazy. So we took a wee break then, but you're able to balance it. My thing with my family and my parents in particular is that school comes first, because I am a lower sixth in St Cecilia's, so I am studying for my A-levels at the minute, but I was travelling everywhere in the middle of my GCSEs. But the thing was, I always had to keep working on them. So you would have seen me sitting on a plane with my revision cards out, trying to keep revising. Yes, sometimes I revised, sometimes I didn't, but I did try, and I just kind of had to learn to balance the two.
But it's great discipline probably too, and focus.
Oh, 100%. It helped me throughout school, like with the discipline in particular and the structure. It just helped in all aspects of my life, I believe so, especially from a young age.
And what has been the best experience you've had so far?
Oh, the Worlds and Europeans, 100%. See, as much as yes, you're going away competing at an elite level and you're proud of yourself, but you also have a team. It's like a second family. I remember in particular when we went to Venice, we were lucky enough to have one free day. So our competition was just outside. It was in a place called Crowley. Yeah, and it was just outside of Venice, and we were lucky enough to have one free day. So we actually got to go on and spend the whole day in Venice itself. And it's the team you're around. It's because we're a little bit older, we're allowed to, the coaches be like, right, okay, you can go out by yourselves, but you need to be home at this time, and you need to message us that when you get there. So we found this wee pizza shop in the corner of the wee village we were in, and we went there every single night. Probably not the healthiest, especially when you're competing, but that's what we did. And it was even the hotels as well. Like that hotel had a huge swimming pool in it, and it was just the experience of being with a team as well, from all over, all different people from all over the country, and just coming together and competing together and having a team by your side that are really proud of you. And I'm lucky enough that I do get to do it with my daddy. So the two of us are together and he gets to see me compete at an incredible level. And I also get to see him compete as well. So I get to be able to watch him as well.
So you're still actively competing, Sean, then?
Well, I'm actively coach now.
Coaching
now.
Okay. Just had to step back a wee bit now.
Coaching now, you get to a certain age where you got to coach. And it's about bringing the kids forward. Especially the club which we're in, Northwest Karate Federation, we won Club of the Year. Yes. Which was prestigious for the club itself because over 50 years we've been doing it voluntary in the Gaelic community out of St Paul's Primary School now for the past while. But our club was facilitated back in the Troubles. Everybody thought of Karate Kid. So when Karate Kid came out, everybody wanted to do it. So that's where the club came from. There was 2 different clubs and it was their fraction like Cobra Kai and that stuff, but it was very, very
Mr.
good.
Mr. Miyagi your inspiration then?
One of my inspirations was a fella called Damien Tierney, and who's actually still doing it, and Frankie McGlinchey, and Cooper and that, so there's quite a few then, but we've all progressed through the levels, but it's enjoyable, it's great, you give your time up for the kids, and as you see, for me, it's seeing how Faye has come from nothing to something, and then we've got some girls in the club, like, as I say, we were in Dungiven last weekend competing. It was a local competition, but it was part of Karate Northern Ireland. It was run by Terry Boyle from Belfast. So it was a prestigious event. But one of the girls, it was her first competition, she could beat, but she was very, very sad. So it was telling her, listen, no, we all learn, we all move forward, how we do this. And not everybody wins first time, but it's about progressing. It's coming to the club, it's learning your stuff. And it is about self-defence and it's about camaraderie, as Faye was saying, it's friendship, it's bonds that the kids get. No, it's people you mightn't see in your own school.
Yes.
But then when you come to the club,
it's like a community.
It's a community.
It's a family.
It's another family for yourself where you can actually speak to people and you can see where kids are coming from. No, some kids mightn't talk in school or they might feel pulled back. So with being a second family for them as a club, we try to boost their confidence and boost them up. Like this year now, we're planning now to start a self-defence for parents and for children and girls, especially in this town. So we're going to try to bring parents with their children in once a month, and that'll be facilitated by the coaches, but it'll also be facilitated by Faye herself as well. So she's going to help the younger ones, where she's going to be a go-to for the young girls, and we have guys who the young boys can go to as well, because boys don't like to talk to girls sometimes, you know how they go, but so there'll be boys will be able to talk to the boys and the girls will be able to talk to Faye and express how they feel. But as Faye said, it's about a family, it's about basically bringing kids through the ranks and hopefully going from local level, the national level, the world level, and just getting them going forward, and that's our main goal.
Brilliant. You must be extremely proud of Faye.
I'm extremely proud of Faye, yeah. It's just through the years, she's just shown from no age that what she wants is what she goes and gets. But as you were saying a while ago, school is prominent to anybody's education. So your education comes first and then your sport comes second. But being able to balance it is great. She's been able to balance it, which is fantastic for us and for the club, because without Faye, then sometimes the level, we don't have that girl there for that level.
It's nice for like the younger ones to be able to talk to somebody, and like my daddy was saying, I knew what it was like when you first joined, and that you felt nervous and that you didn't think you were going to do well. And even my first competition, I came like bottom last, took out straight away, and I was like heartbroken because I thought I'm not going to be able to do it. And like I got to see the way I was feeling in them younger girls over the weekend, and I was able to be like, it's okay, it happens, it's normal, but you'll be able to keep going. You know what you can work on, and I still take that every competition where, yes, you might have made a mistake. And we do a lot where we video our fights and we video it so we can all look back on it, and you can even give it to someone else in the club so they're able to look at it and take tips or even take what not to do sometimes throughout the competitions and stuff. But it's nice. Our club has definitely grown, hasn't it? It's massively grown.
It's massively grown, and
over the last couple of years.
From the sports awards that we won last year, it was a great achievement to be they'd be basically put forward for Club of the Year, and then to one Club of the Year. It was like, whoa, this is an unreal achievement, which I would say to anybody out there, if you have the opportunity to vote for person, club, anybody, I would go for it. Put people forward, because it's about recognising people's success. It's recognising the club's success and how they can move forward. Yes, there is a prize at the end of it for the winners, which is great. They get a wee crystal. But there was also then a financial part of it, which was great, because the Faye herself, she won it, but she donated that to the club. So
Brilliant.
with that, so the club got the Club of the Year, and then Faye's, we were able to go then and purchase extra equipment that would benefit for the kids coming through.
Terrific.
So that's what it's about. It's about basically the next generation of how we can make them better.
Yeah.
And by doing that, like without the Sports Council and without money in that, it's something you can't put forward. And that's we were buzzing when we won it. Like, and the whole club was like ecstatic over it. Like, so it was great.
It's great that you're doing a lot of giving back, both of you,
Yeah.
to the club. And you were saying there just about kind of building resilience, and you know, I suppose it does toughen you up maybe when things don't go your way, which is great preparation for life. I suppose. Yeah, you were saying off camera you'd like to do teaching. Faye?
Yes, I'd love to go. That is something I've always wanted to do, and maybe that does stem a wee bit from karate, from being able to help the young ones and teach them. It's always been like a dream of mine, and if you asked anybody that knew me, they'd know that's what I want to do in the future. So, and it's karate will allow me to, especially in the club, will allow me to put that forward as well. That yes, I've taught younger boys and girls throughout from ages, because to join the club you can be 5, so it's 5 and up. So that's like a very young age for young children. But it's able to help them and to help them grow and to help them achieve what they're looking to, and gives them somebody to look up to, and even someone to, oh, if she can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. It's just allowing them to have somebody as well, and someone to talk to, because sometimes even when someone's a lot older than you don't want to speak to them, you're nervous to speak to them, but it gives you the confidence to go up and talk to somebody as well. Throughout karate, because even we get to go, as we were saying, we get to go to all over the show, everywhere, all across the country, all across Europe, and it allows you to meet new people, and allows you to talk to new people and to make new friends from everywhere, and then you get to see them again. So it gives you another thing, like saying as before, family and community. It allows you to make a community with other people from everywhere, because we have very close connections with a club down in Killarney as well. So we get to go to their competition, which is it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and close to Waterford as well. So we get to go down there for twice a year for their competitions, and they get to come up to us as well. So it just allows you to make a community with a lot of different people from everywhere, all over the country. And even when we were going to Wales, we went to Wales for, like I was saying, for nearly a year and a half, twice a month, once a month, for the Welsh Karate League. And that allowed us to make connections over there as well, which allowed us to be invited to more competitions, for us to invite them over. So it just allowed us to expand a lot, and we couldn't have done that without the club. Yeah, completely.
It's great just growing that profile and making more people aware of it. Do you fight much in the house?
No. Well, the only fight is about homework or getting her up. Get up, get out.
And what does the future hold then in terms of karate, Faye? What's your next competition, or what's driving you at the moment? Are you training for anything in particular?
We have the Europeans coming up, is it, or the Worlds? Which
we have the Europeans.
The Europeans in Poland coming up as well. So that'll be around March or October time. So that is probably what I'm training for at the minute. So that's whenever squad comes back up, because we took a break over Christmas time and just took a wee break. So once that is what we're aiming for. We're aiming for Poland, and to be selected for the team to get to go and compete over there as well.
Fantastic. And you'd mentioned Karate Kid before. I suppose Cobra Kai's the
yeah.
the latest version. Has that actually inspired people locally, do you think, to get involved in karate?
A lot of people have looked at it and went, yeah, I want to be Danglerus, or I want to be Johnny, or I want to be Hawk. No.
It definitely has. We've had a lot of that. Probably Cobra Kai has a lot to do with it, but I think as well the award itself has a lot to do with it. This year we have had our junior class, so our junior class is below secondary school, so from P7 downwards has expanded massively.
Yeah, we have a wide range, but when our clubs, we try to go for every bracket. Like we have kids with autism, we have kids with special needs, you've got just normal, go-to kids, you've got jack lads, but once they come in, they're a family. It's your next family, so they all bond together, which is great. And as I say, everybody learns in different ways, so you don't tar everybody with the same brush. So one guy might learn, and then he'll look at somebody else and go, "How did you do that?" And they'll say, and so. But as a family-orientated club, we try to give everybody the best that we can.
Fantastic. Great. Thank you both for taking the time to
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
speak
for
with us
having
this morning, and well done on your award.
Thank you
last
very
year.
much.
And you'd, I suppose, encourage anybody
Oh, 100%.
to nominate
Yeah,
their local sporting hero.
if you have someone in your mind that you think would be amazing for this award, nominate them, because you have no idea what it'll do for them. It'll grow their confidence as well throughout their sport, to be like, oh my god, I've done so well that I've been recognised for it. So if there is anybody, or even a coach or a club that you have in mind to nominate, do it, because like I said, you have no idea what that'll do for the person or the club themselves.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you
Sean.
very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Cheers.
So that's episode 3 of our Good Sport podcast complete. Thank you for listening.